Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of The Elder Scrolls Online, where we play as the Necromancer class, and we continue from the exact same spot where we left off the last time. And this episode we will start with, well, a little lighter thingy, which is we'll jump into the delve. We'll try to complete that delve, get a sky shot there, kill the delve's boss, and yeah, you know, to keep things interesting. And then we'll also gather that sky shot that is down here, unlock the way shrine, and I think we will gather a side quest that is right outside the other location. But for now, one thing at a time. Let's start with completing that delve. So okay. Some spiders attack us from the very beginning. Right, and not only spiders, but also goblins. Come on. Oh, that was a pretty big hit. It turned me around. I did a backflip to get back on my feet. If I didn't, I would probably just end up on my back. Okay. Very good. And let's see. It seems like all of these points lead towards this delve. So let's see if those law books are also hidden in there. I'm pretty sure they are, but you know, yeah, there is something, and we can turn off that marker for now. Okay, there's some kind of a letter. Understand why the mistress would abandon us. These brutish creatures assault us every day. The venom of their beasts, their shrill cries. Mercy, mistress, hear our pleas. Okay, let's turn right from here. There will be a lot of goblins around, it seems. There's like some goblin clan just took over those ruins. They have 8 of Daedric spiders as well. Okay, so there are a lot of them in here. We have come here just for a short period of time. Just in and out, as they say. Come on. Like so. Where is this sky shard? It's being protected by this Shadow Silk Ravager. Okay. Ha! You can hit me. But this spider can. Did. And it's very interesting that in The Elder Scrolls Online, spiders feed themselves on the corpses of dead beings, basically. I don't want to say people, because as you can see, they don't feed only on people. Oh, there's a Daedra, spider Daedra. It's the first time we'll meet this kind of a Daedra in this playthrough. So she can feel special. No wonder also, because it's Nephala's something, I don't know, I don't remember what it was called, but something regarding Nephala's nest, and that's, I think, a Daedric prince. And she is in this form of spider. Right. Let's bring those guys down. Pretty easy. There's one more goblin around here, standing on our way to the boss. there's also some spider. Come on, guys, I just want to kill the boss and be out of here. You're not gonna fit on it. Well, we don't have... Okay, now we had some stamina to push it back. And now we can defeat Gozag, which is... or who is... I don't know how to address Daedra, the boss of this delve. I could really use some higher damage. Okay, just a little more, and like this, we have just finished this delve. So I guess we can now leave. We'll go around this way maybe this time. The way we didn't come through. Okay, leveled up. So, we have to pick one. I think we'll go for the bad. Or Brazier. Yeah, Brazier, okay. Let's continue to invest into Magicka for now, and then after some time we'll go for health instead. However, we are actually doing pretty good right now with the amount of health that we got. Especially that I don't really plan on playing dungeons, at least for now. The health is probably the most important in the dungeons. Everywhere else, the enemy's power just scale up or down to yours. Okay. We are heading this way now. There are still a lot of spiders everywhere. No wonder if it's Nephal's nest. I will also have to go meet the vendor or like a trader or merchant, call him as you will. But I will do that once we unlock that way shrine. So basically, it's a good thing that we haven't gone to this way shrine first, because right now we can just go over there towards this sky shard, and then we will unlock the way shrine. Okay, like this. 100 meters from me here is that way shrine, but also some Convenant. Some Convenant soldiers. Let's deal with them. There's a lot of them around here. Didn't look like it. Come on. More. Yes, and let's unlock this way shrine. Our next stop will be this not sky quest, but side quest over here. So I will be back with you from this spot just in a second after I empty our inventory. Now that I've cleared some space, we can finally continue. So let's do just that, and let's set a waypoint over there as well. And there's some
Covenant soldiers are
Captain
waiting to the
Holm
north.
waiting
Tread
there.
carefully.
Okay, let's talk to him.
Stranger, I'm surprised to see any friendly faces out here. Did you meet any Covenant soldiers on the road?
Are you for real? We even fought them. Is something wrong?
There's a small force of Covenant soldiers in a camp to the northwest. I can feel it in my bones. They're planning a flanking attack. I need to get back to Fort Arend and ready the recruits there for a possible skirmish.
I could scout the camp. What should I look for?
Shore's bones, you're a brave one. If you can make it out alive, put steel or spell to the commanders in the encampment. They're the ones most likely to have a copy of their orders. Then head for the gates of the fort.
I'll meet you at Fort Arend with the orders. With the orders.
Travel to the northwest and look for Covenant activity. Find out why they're here and what they're planning. Go swiftly and go carefully.
What can you tell me about Fort Arend?
We train troops and store provisions here. Why the Dark Elves built a fort against the mountains, I'll never know. What's it protecting? The mountains? Dunmer. I'll never understand them.
Hey, goodbye. So we have to find, it seems, part of the plans of the Covenant. So let's do it. Okay, and we need to fight those Covenant units too. And yeah, a couple of things happened. I've changed the staff for a lightning one, which should actually match the Necromancer more, I think. But that wasn't the only reason why I did that. It was also because it seemed to be pretty more powerful than the previous one, and I've also equipped some better armor. As you can see, we didn't have a hood before, we do now. Okay, that was pretty easy. There's still someone standing out there, and it looks like that person was sleeping on the job. Okay, Daggerful Covenant orders. Okay, I thought we would be able to read it. Okay, that was easy again. And that looked pretty cool, you know, when I combined a dodge with a scythe attack. Oh, it's a Centurion Beta, that is why this music changed. And she's way more powerful. Okay, another orders. And the last piece of information is somewhere over there, 50 meters away. And there's another Centurion, but this is Orc, I guess, judging by his name, but no. Maybe an Orc? Because there's like a human face underneath that helmet. I expected, with that name, I expected an Orc. But okay. He has support from that Covenant Storm Mage. Doesn't change a thing. Very easy. Okay. So, the last piece of Dagger for Covenant orders. We can just mount up. I think I just squashed something. I don't know what that was, but I definitely squashed something with my mount. Okay, and... oh no! He got assassinated by the Covenant. That's not good.
Captain Hjorm.
What happened?
I'm not sure. I saw the captain approaching, then felt a sharp pain in my head. I think I heard a footfall behind me before I went down. When I came to, he was dead, and our attacker was gone.
These Covenant plans speak of assassins infiltrating the fort.
Assassins? Captain Lari should see this. She's in the command post, the largest building in the fort. Report to her, and I'll spread the word to the other troops in the fort. We need everyone on guard and watching their backs.
Goodbye. Okay, so I guess we need to... The main idea of the side quest is to stop the Covenant from infiltrating that fort. Okay, let's head inside. There's also a piece of lore book for us to read, but it seems like it's... I don't know if it's upstairs or... Yeah, it is probably upstairs. Let's find out. Or it's in the basement. That is also a possibility. Where does it lead us to? Oh, it's right over here, okay. So you can read this in your own time if you are willing to do so. Right, so let's talk to Captain Lari.
Well met, my fine Falar. I am Captain Lari, commander of the forces stationed at Fort Arend. We're primarily a training outpost. I had to put the recruits on alert with all these Covenant troops nearby. What do you have there?
Captain Hjom sent me to retrieve these plans from the enemy. When I returned, I found him dead.
No.
Yes.
Take those fetches. Hjolm, my best officer, is dead, and these plans say Aknara is here. Of all the... We're not prepared for Aknara. Not even slightly, Traveler.
Who's that? Who's that Aknara?
These Suit assassins are stealthy and dangerous. They'll probably be practically invisible with all the places to hide in here. We need to shed some light on this situation. I have just the thing. Blinding light flasks.
Where can I get some?
The flasks are upstairs. Use them near the walls of the fort. I expect the killers will be lurking there. Strikes from Shadows is leading a group of our more experienced troops.
So another
Meet up
Argonian.
with him at the tower to the east when you're done.
And the assassins I find, I'll kill.
Falar, you'll find the flasks of blinding light upstairs. Use them to reveal the assassin infiltrators. Put an end to their plans.
What can you tell me about the fort?
Fort Arend was built a long time ago, atop a set of Daedric ruins. I think the ruins were a prison for some fetching Daedra. Bevek, who can keep track of all that ancient lore? The fort is out of the way, so we use it to train troops.
What do you know about Arkara? Because her reaction was pretty curious about that certain name, or like name of a person, or a name of Assassin's League, something like that.
A few years back, a fetching big Aldmeri army invaded Hammerfell. They sacked a town and established some fortifications. They sent messages home, and the elves sent a shipload of reinforcements. The Red Guards were quaking in their boots.
Did reinforcements arrive?
Not as such, Vlar. The Dominion made a mistake, you see. They took captives from a Red Guard ship they managed to get offshore from their new holdings. That night, one of the Red Guards broke free and murdered every lost elf aboard.
Aknara.
That's what they say, Falar. Over the next few days, a bunch of Aldmeri troops in the fort disappeared. A Red Guard army rolled up to the fort, but didn't attack. It just sat there, stopping the Aldmeri from escaping Aknara's venom.
So Aknara is actually a person's name, okay. We need to follow this quest around here. So it's upstairs. Those flasks are upstairs, so let's take them. Okay. And we need to now find and kill assassins. That is what we will do. Aknara will send up a flare once she's in place. So that's a she. At that point, assault the fort you should encounter minimal resistance. General Syrian. Really? And nobody saw that kind of a message. Aknara... Okay, so... Anything else? Your job is support. Aknara and her team will approach from the east. And assign some of our men to cover the infiltration team. Aknara is the best, but she still needs support. Who is that general? He needs to be dealt, or she. It's hard to tell by the name. That person, should I say, needs to be dealt with. Now we have proof that that person is, you know, is a traitor. And it's an Azdash, so I guess there is some kind of a assassin league in that fort with Agnasha, or whatever her name was, at the front, so to speak, at the lead. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. Let's head over there and let's just mount up to speed things up. And they are pretty close to one another. Okay, let's use that flask of blinding light. And it's a pretty interesting magic that they have under their control. So they basically just can completely hide themselves. You can even see like an air disruption, basically, where they stand when they're cloaked. They're completely invisible. Okay. And last one is somewhere around there. Boss Al-Kozan said. That's a weird name. Sounds Redguard to me. Come on. Honestly, they are pretty spongy, you know. They can take a lot of damage before we can bring them down. Okay, now let's investigate the eastern tower. There's a Bug soldier lying dead. This soldier has several stab wounds on her back and neck. The assassins must have ambushed her. Someone ran across the floor and used the trapdoor in the corner. Strucks from shadows may be down there. Okay, so let's get in there. And it looks like it's some kind of a Daedric ruins. Oh, look at that. It strikes from shadows indeed.
Are the
And it is
assassins now filling the
Argonian,
earth with
as
their blood and
expected.
bone?
Don't worry, they're dead now. Were you attacked upstairs?
I was ambushed. Warm-blood assassins do that. They hoped I wouldn't reach these tunnels and discover the roots of Aknara's plan. They died with that hope unfulfilled.
What is she planning?
You'll notice many Covenant troops about. I'd bet my birth mud she's opened the reinforced cap that sealed these tunnels. Clearly, she plans to lead an army into the fort from below.
How do we stop an army?
Long ago, this place was built to imprison Daedra. See that floor plate below the door you came through? There are 5 of those. When they're all active, a barrier will rise and imprison those within.
Won't we be trapped inside?
No, there's an exit to the surface behind the final plate. I activated the first one. Activate 3 more on the way to the last chamber, then meet me by the final plate.
Very well. Okay, we still need to deal with some enemies on the way. Some Covenant soldiers. And there's... Let's first look at the layout of this dungeon. So there's one. Let's activate that plate. And it locked... Probably... No, it didn't lock them out just yet, but okay, whatever. Let's just push forward. If we don't have to fight them, then let's not do it. Okay. And there's another plate right here. Defended by an orcish guardian. Some other pyromancer. Okay, and I like it when we kill our enemies with that stuff that they sometimes set ablaze, but with that blue kind of flame that is very nice to see, you know. Okay. How many of you are in here? Come on. Okay. There's one more pyromancer to deal with. Okay, so there's that. There's also one more orc. Okay, let's bring it down. Just like this. And let's use that floor plate. Is there something else around there? Or did that person just got pushed out? I'm not sure, but yeah. Let's go upstairs. And Strikes from Shadows is waiting for us here.
She used a flask of blinding light to stun us, then ran back through the door behind me. Were you able to activate the plates?
Really? She uses our tricks against us? Yes.
Good. I'll activate this last one. Once I do, the other barriers on all 5 will harden like a shell. While I do this, you must slay Aknara before she slithers away again.
And leave you behind.
Bayam chased after Aknara. He'll need your help more than I do. Look for him. I'm sure he's wounded, if not dead. Once this is done, use the trapdoor atop the bluff. It leads to the command post below.
Okay, goodbye then. So, let's face Aknara, the legendary assassin, it seems. Come on. I'm just going to ruin your day, you know. Come on. Is that all you got? That's not impressive at all. Also, it looks like as if she was using some kind of black magic, because she can like teleport and stuff. Maybe she's a vampire too. Okay, that was easy. And now we can use that trapdoor to for Arrant headquarters. Okay, so now let's go upstairs, and there's a chest. Can we? Yeah, we can unlock it without risking like detection or like being perceived as a thieves. So let's go up there and let's talk to Captain Larry.
Have you dispatched Aknara? That piece of Enchao?
Aknara is dead.
Ha! My fine Falar. Well done. I'll see your name is not forgotten. Aknara, however, will be forgotten. The Dunmer reshape history to serve their needs. I'll remove any mention of her actions here, and I'll purge all records of that vile assassin.
Okay.
Captain Hjorn lost his life bravely defending the fort from that Covenant scum. He cut down a sword, but eventually succumbed to his wounds.
Oh
That
no.
magnificent fetcher will be missed. Fort Arend was built a long time ago.
Okay, so I think that is it around here. This location is completed. You stopped the Covenant from taking for Arend, which is very good. And I think it's actually a good time to end this episode, because there's well, there are a couple of things to do here, but there's no point in like starting them right now if, well, you know, I don't want to make this episode too long. So in the future we'll just head towards that way shrine and unlock it there, and then we will unlock this Death's Wind set construction site, so to speak, and then we'll go towards the Window on the Past side quest. So for now, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, drop a like, a comment and subscription, and hopefully I'll see you next time. So see you around. Bye.